Hello, friend. Welcome to the Daily Anchor, a short time set aside for encouragement in your day. We're so glad you've joined us.
Hi, Anchor community. I hope you're doing well. This is Paul here. Recently, I started to go on runs during the lockdown just to stay positive and healthy. Although it started that way, my runs kind of began to change as I slowly began to notice a lot of life happening around me with the seasons changing from spring to summer. I began to notice trees bud out leaves and flowers, beautiful flowers beginning to bloom, and people starting to do gardening and whatnot. And as I began to notice the life that's happening around me, slowly my runs started to change, and I began to take a pause and look around and appreciate the beauty that's around me and the neighborhood that I live in, and feel thankful for God for putting me in such a place and giving me giving me all of this to be able to experience and to live and to feel His glory that's around me. And as I observe and as I look at these things, they remind me of a verse from Psalm, which goes like this, from Psalm 92, verses 4 and 5. For you make me glad by your deeds, Lord. I sing for joy at what your hands have done. How great are your works, Lord. How profound your thoughts. And as I reflect on these verses, they remind me and they gives me a sense of like, yeah, that's right. How thoughtful God was at the time of creation to make such a big thing, such complex things to all exist and work together in such a beautiful way. And so that gives me a sense of humility to see God above everything, and that He has control over everything, and He knows what's going on. And as our newsfeed has been filled daily with a lot of things that causes pain, frustration, anger, and like about the uncertainty of what's happening around and about life. The perspective changed from of feeling anxious to being at peace and looking up to God and be joyful of the glory of His glory that's around me, and to be able to walk around and look and observe and feel His glory and His presence throughout my life. And yes, the psalm is basically for the Sabbath day, but I feel like right now, more than once a week, I think now we need a few minutes on a daily basis to kind of take that pause and be strong and be joyful and feel grateful to God for what we have and what He is in our lives. And I hope this encourages you to take a pause, a few minutes, to focus on God, to be thankful and be joyful in God.
Thanks for joining. We hope to see you again tomorrow.